Hello and welcome back to No, I'm Not a Human. Let us begin. Strange knocking at the door. Alright, I'm coming. Right here. A skinny dog is standing up on the footpath that goes through the field. It's looking around mournfully, trying to find some food. Interesting. Your neighbor's house stands in the hayfield. There's no light in the windows. Looks like his family is asleep. Now, this is my second playthrough, and I think I made a couple mistakes on the first one. It cost me dearly. A few drunkards lay sprawled out on the street. Though they're laying on the cold ground, they appear to be fast asleep. Things are good for them right now. Right now. Alright, I'm coming. Hello, neighbor. Long time no see. How's life? Same as it ever was. Hey, I came over for a reason. I'm a little worried about you. Something bad's coming. My cousin called me. The news over there is saying there's something weird's going on with the sun. And there's people coming up from the underground. They are calling them visitors for some reason. Creepy. Hope it's not true. Visitors? Yeah. That's what they're calling the people from underground. God knows why they call them that. I guess because they're visitors to Earth. Or because they're trying to get into people's houses. My cousin said staying home alone is dangerous. So, I came over so you didn't get killed. Okay. Alright, let's continue this conversation in the morning then. I'll wait for you in the kitchen. See you in the morning. So... oh, there's visitors knocking on people's doors and trying to get people inside. I'm just gonna come into your house. Is that okay? Breaking news. At 6:28 a.m. today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. The blast was larger than scientists had predicted. The temperature outside has reached critical levels. The government has declared a state of emergency. We're asking all people to refrain from going outside during the day. Great. Kitchen. Hello. Damn. So it's true after all. Well, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day. And you have to let other people in. Let people in? Yeah. I know you're not a fan of company, but you have to let them in. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't be alone. But she mentioned that when anyone asks if you're alone, say no and tell them that someone's in the house with you. What's the use of extra people? They might bring something and tell you something interesting, and don't forget to test them on signs they're a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat, so you have to choose who you want to test carefully. These tests are really strenuous. You have to take a really good look. But you don't have to worry about the conversation part. They won't take any energy, so talk as much as you'd like. You're talking a whole lot. And be sure to look out the windows. The TV's a good resource, but it doesn't tell you what's going on around you. Then what? I'm afraid all we can do is try and survive, and hope that this nightmare ends soon. I think the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to shelter or something like that. If they do, stay with my fam. I'll stay with my family. By the way, I brought you a case of beer. My brother-in-law works at a brewery. Drink it and go to sleep. It makes you really sleepy, so if you don't want to talk to anyone else, drink a beer and relax. Thanks, bud. Again, we'll get on the lightweight Patron. That beer made me feel so tired. I should go and sleep. Is the radio working at this time? Yes, it is. Instructions. I'll tell you how to do it. You just spin this knob really fast. Yeah, and I think that's how it worked. Maybe not. Hello, this is the emergency services dispatcher. How can I help you? People, they're burning. Can you describe what you're seeing? Is there a fire? No, it's the sun. They're just burning up in the sun. Do not leave the house until dark. No, that guy walks around at night. The pale, scrawny one. He's not human. Let's go to sleep. Go to the dream times. You still hear knocks in my room. Maybe it's a friendly ghost. Let's check the windows. That's my favorite part of the day. In the distance is the house of your neighbor, who's currently visiting you. Lights blazes through the window, and it seems like his family is waiting for him to go back home. Maybe I am too. You see a few teenagers hanging out in the yard. They're sitting around without a care, chatting about something, and paying you no mind. There's a deadly silence outside. There's no one there. Even the drunks have decided not to go out. Are they afraid of something? Hi. Is my dad here? Can you get him for me? I was okay earlier today, but now I'm scared and there's lots of people walking out around 9. Tell me something about your dad. I know a lot about him. Before he goes out, he likes to drink a little beer. He leaves me lunch and dinner. And juice. I tried the beer he drinks today. Ugh, it's gross. Why does he drink that when juice exists? Feeling, I guess. Oh, please don't tell him. Did you get out safely? You know, it's like everything's been turned upside down. Now people sit at home and sleep during the day. At night, they walk around and do things. I'm still scared of the dark, but it seems like there's nothing to be afraid of. Or is there? I'll get your dad for you, good luck. Thanks, you too. Let's go already, I'll be scared at night alone. We're gonna play some kind of game he's made up for me. You have to roll a dice, and then you move using stuff like the armchair on the couch. You have to build a road. I'll show you later. Bye. Here we are. Can I come in? I was taking shelter at the bar, but they just kicked me out. Why? Not everyone could handle my temperament, but I won't hurt anyone. Don't worry. Life is shitty sometimes. You get it. So, can I come in? You're not a visitor, are you? You think I'm one of those monsters? No, I'm not a visitor. But asking everyone that directly is fucking nonsense. I guess things won't be any different here anyway. What do you think? Why do you think it'll be different here? What am I supposed to do now? Just burn up under the sun? No, I don't think I will. As long as I'm alive, I'll keep looking for someone to talk to. If you don't let me in, I'll get lucky somewhere else. If there's any luck left in this world, and anyone who's not an asshole, come in. I trust this guy from last playthrough as well. He didn't kill me. Thank you. Trusting people now doesn't amount to a hill of beans, so I appreciate your trust. Perhaps, well, I can't promise anything. There we go. Right on cue. Hello. Sorry it's so late. It was so hot today. The TV said it was better not to go out in the sun. Could you maybe find some space for me? Who are you? I live near the city, of course. The asphalt there is heating up pretty bad. I actually worked as a cashier at one point. Not anymore. They fired me. I had bad luck with work. What do you think will happen? I don't know. Will I survive? Who will help me? How long will I have to look for help? I have no idea what's going to happen. I can't even guess. Doesn't this scare you? It terrifies me. You should leave. Woo, okay, sure. Thanks for listening anyway. Okay, clearly I should go then. Bye. Yeah, bye. No one else is coming tonight. Except for me. No. I'm definitely not gonna sad masturbate in bed. Good afternoon. Here's the news. The sun is actively not decreasing. The sun's activity is not decreasing, and the crime level has increased slightly. According to the latest data, the number of murders over the last few nights has surpassed average figures. Experts suspect this. Fucking hell. I'm not drunk, I swear to God. Experts suspect this is related to the visitors and the growing anxiety we're seeing in society. And now, over to just a moment. An urgent message has come into our studio regarding contact with visitors. Eyewitnesses describe them as creatures that can imitate external appearances and behavior of humans. Please avoid contact with visitors. In one case, it was possible to identify a telltale sign of these creatures: perfect white teeth. One eyewitness is able to back this up. He encountered an honest, unhoused person with perfect white teeth who turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Now for the weather forecast. Good afternoon. Here's the weather forecast. A warm front is coming to our region, bringing heat that breaks the previous high record. Meteorologists tell us that we can expect even higher temperatures. With the sun's increased activity, we can also expect stronger UV rays. For your safety, please refrain from sunbathing. The high temperature could cause sunstroke. It's not known for certain whether being in the sun can negatively affect our health. But to prevent third-degree burns, do not go outside. Unfortunately, sunscreen is no use here. That is it for now. Next up, an entertainment program. No. I'm okay, thank you. I've tested that visitor in my last playthrough. So, I'm going to have one of these juicy beers. That beer made me feel so tired I should lie down and sleep. Can I have another one? Sleepy time now. Alright, who's knocking at my door? I sense the energy here is stagnant. Something very bad. The sun, the Leo, the 5th house. I understand. You're a pretty assertive person, aren't you? I don't need anything. I'm not suggesting anything. I can help you understand the cause and effect of relationship. Get it? Karma 6-9, the fish circling one another. Tit for tat. Scratching my back, and I'll scratch yours, understand? Scratching my back. Okay, and There were prison guards in your family. And reincarnations. Give them space. You're just repeating the experiences of past lives. You need to forgive them and accept this within yourself. Then you can break the chains of the endless cycle. Get it? Come in. Very good. You're an excellent position here, to be honest. There's an energetic current flowing through your house. Thanks, I guess. I didn't check the windows. Why do I keep doing this? You see your neighbor and his daughter through the window. They're playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horror, if only for a moment. Creepy. The bodies of the teenagers are lying on the ground. Someone's killed them. It appears to be recent. The blood still hasn't dried. And the killer is... Who is the killer? There's the killer. A man as pale as death itself is standing on the footpath. There are strange folds in his skin. And it's like his skin is the wrong size for his body. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. You feel fear and pray to God that the terrifying visitor passes your house. I don't think it will. Hello. Hey. Can you let me in, buddy? Who are you? I'm a fireman. The sun caught me while we were putting out forest fires today. The thick smoke helps prevent us from getting burnt alive, but it's too much. The trees, they went up like matchsticks. I've never seen anything like it. Smoldering animal carcasses all over the forest. What are you gonna do? I like to keep putting out forest fires. I wish I had died there instead of the guys. But they made it pretty clear that I'm done. I can't get home anymore. The public transport isn't running. I have to rely on human kindness. Come in. Thanks, man. I don't think I'll be in your hair for too long. At least I won't have to die on the damp ground. They gave us this paper to work before we went to put out the fire. They wanted us to go to the FEMA quarantine zones, but I will go there if everyone who does just dies. Here, I don't need it anyways. Either throw it away or use it for something else. Thanks, buddy. Who else is coming tonight? Hello, resident. I'm in a bad mood, so I apologize in advance. So many jackasses around. I hope you're not one of them. What are you talking about? Well, everyone. The jackasses are only held back by faith or whatever else. And then when God died for them, there was nothing human left. Fucking animals. Like this shit with the visitors wasn't enough for us. We have those here too. What are you so wound up for? Don't take it personally, it's just... After the ship with the sun and the arrival of visitors, it feels like humanity died long ago with God. And I'm angry. I just wanted to normal things, you know? I wrote music. No one else needs that now. I'm just trying to not become part of either camp. Come in. Don't worry, I won't bother anyone, or beat anyone up. I turn my anger on myself so no one else suffers. Well, I've got someone to test tomorrow. Let's go have a midnight quickie. Good afternoon, here's the news. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise, and the invasion of the visitors has not stopped. The government has organized a special service to address the emerging situation. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Although they only began their work recently, the agency has already discovered a new sign of the visitors, dirt under the fingernails. According to specific specialist data, this is a sign that helps identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. That is all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, A report on the pale manic, but first, an ad break. Buying groceries used to mean trudging down to the store, but now you can buy them for just picking up the phone and placing an order. Use for rest product delivery, call, blah blah blah, and your groceries will be at your door within one day. For rest, delicious relaxation at home. The pale manic has appeared on the streets of the city. From eyewitness testimony, police have learned that his victims had all one thing in common. They were all alone. Additionally, the manic talks to the victim before committing the murder. Police have assembled a sketch of the suspect from eyewitness accounts. Look at him. Look at him closely. Remember, the suspect is very, very pale, and he's middle-aged, with black hair. He's of slender build and wearing only pants. Several people have reported that he wears the skin of a different person. That information, though, has not been confirmed. If you see this man, do not open your door and tell him you're not alone in your house. That is all for now. I've been the news. Okay. Kitchen. Want a reading? No, shoot, no. I need to test you. Okay, darling, your energy could resist. I know your energy would resist, but let's do your tests. I still think right, though I still see right through you. Anyway, I need to read. Pretty sure it's the hands. Well, go ahead and look. I don't think there's dirt under there. Be careful, I still haven't pulled out the splinters I got from the dream catcher. Seriously, you're going to shoot me for having splinters in my hands? That's the cost of working with dream catchers. Hear her out. I once spent all night pulling out splinters after a ritual. It hurt, but every one was like a lesson from the universe. Okay, whatever. I trust her. I know I shouldn't, but... Ooh. Oh no. Fucking shit. I need to test you. Seriously? Fuck. Well, fine, but be quick about it. Sure, whatever. You're a fucking murderer. He killed the big tall man. Didn't he? That's him. My grandma always told me that with hands like these I should be chopping wood, not doing whatever I was doing. He doesn't even remember that he was making music. But there's nothing to chop here, and I gotta vent the anger somehow. You fucking think I could punch your throat out with these hands faster than you can pull that trigger? You're a completely fucking ass. Let's go fuck yourself. It's so goddamn hard. God damn it. I just got that tall man killed, didn't I? I hope I killed the right one. Need to test you. Give me them teeth. I guess. I'm so pissed off. I can't believe that happened. Let me just... Let me see your teeth. Don't judge too harshly. Smoke isn't exactly a good dentist. Alright, I've used up my energy. Let's see where the night leads us. I knew that tall guy was absolutely safe, so I'm a bit disappointed I lost that one. There's a small group of FEMA employees standing by your neighbor's house. You wonder what they're talking about. Maybe they're taking soil samples, or looking somewhere to set up a base. Maybe. The charred husks of the teenagers' bodies are lying on the ground. It looks like they've been there all day. 2 FEMA employees are standing next to the bodies and writing something down. It's a good thing they showed up to take away the bodies. You'd hate to think what kind of infection could show up from decaying bodies who were left out to rot. Correct. And the creepy window. Nope. You see a group of armed soldiers through the window. Apparently there's a small squad. It's a small squad that was sent here from the city to provide security for the FEMA employees. You hear some fragments of information about a pale man with a bare torso. Maybe they want to track down the creepy visitor. With all them weaponries and all them guns and stuff, surely they can defend themselves. Hey. Ooh, creepy man. I'm not letting you in. Is your door nice and sturdy? You never know. You understand. I have a gun. Fantastic. Despair gives courage to the coward, right? But hey, you home alone? Ooh. No, I'm not alone. Oh, it's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside, but who knows what will happen in a few days. Okay. I'm gonna play it with the people I have, and then I'll decide to let people in. Yo, see what's going on? Frickin' crazy. How are things with you? What do you want? Nothing, just curious. But I gotta wait for you to make some easy money. With such a buzz from the sun, you can't make money without hardly you can make money without hardly lifting a finger. All these chumps are scared of something when they just need to get cracking. What do you suggest? You wanna survive? You gotta make some plans while you have the opportunity. Frick the sun. Make some moves, you feel me? Let's go, what you think? You should leave. You're an idiot, obviously, but fine, go fuck yourself. I'll go to your neighbor then. Peace. Great. He's gonna kill my neighbor, isn't he? So, we meet again. I remember things were different last time. But we live. It's strange. I don't know how to explain it. I like to start a conversation with an action. Can you tell my fortune from a book? Which page should I open to? Open to the end. It was long ago, perhaps. It was a dream. Maybe you, I, and the fish only exist in the memory of a person who is long gone. Maybe no one really exists, and it's only raining outside. Or it might become that way soon. What do you think? Are we already in someone's dream? Or will we just become one? That's an interesting line. Do you really believe that? Not entirely. It's better look at it as advice so you don't forget to do something. Or so you pay attention. While I was thinking about it, some knowledge came to me. A person with a cat will arrive soon. It's important that you let them inside. I can't say why yet, but it should make things easier. For now, I should go to think about your selection from the book. Interesting. I wonder if it will change. No, you still don't see. Hello there, human. How lucky we are. We have witnessed the punishment of human lust with our own eyes. The earth is being cleansed, the sun is doing its work, and we are on the path to a pure new world. Behold this frickin' blessing. You're scaring me. Have you gone mad? Listen, I'll give you a little rundown. The sun does not burn and broil us in vain. It is a cleansing. It is cleansing us of our sins. We have to make a mess of all kinds of things. And now we have angered the sun. It is giving us our due. This is a blessing. All sin will end, and we shall live as we should. So we have to die. Quite the contrary. Our sins will perish. Perhaps so will the sun itself, but we shall live. There will be no more death, no theft, no greedy bastards who can't sell me what I want for a fair price. Can you imagine it? Do you understand what this is all about? You should leave. How stupid can you be? You're chasing away a righteous man. For letting me in, you shall receive a generous reward from the Holy Sun himself. Reconsider, my good man. I don't trust him. Beat it. Why are you pretending not to know anything about the sun or what? Well, then frick you. I will save someone else. Goodbye. Goodbye. I can't afford any more deaths in my humble abode. Good afternoon. Here is the news. FEMA has taken new measures to address the situation with the visitors. They have organized quarantine zones for people who are potentially dangerous. FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign after experimenting with those detained blood red eyes. According to our data, FEMA reported the sign after observing detained visitors. The creatures have increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. That is it for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on FEMA, but first, a short ad break. Turmoil, terror, and suffering, and all because of the visitors. But in the hour of need, when our teams have begun to flow like a river, FEMA employees have come to our aid. Those brave heroes from Federal Emergency Management Agency are protecting us from the visitor invasion. I'm so glad they abbreviated that. So far, the agency has identified 27,000 dangerous creatures. Remember, you can help the agency by informing them about any suspicious activity around you. To do so, use the invitation to visit FEMA. And if you've either ever in doubt of whether someone is a visitor or not, call the hotline. By helping FEMA, you support the fight against the visitors. Great. Let's see if anyone else is dead. Nope. Happy chappy. Where's this kitchen at? Give me some of that throff. There we go. Goodbye, weird. Not weird, but... Alright. Your neighbor's house, which he'd just painted white, has burned to a crisp and is now blacker than black. It seems like the fire went out only a short while ago. It kind of still looks like it's burning. Could someone have set it on fire on purpose? What happened to the neighbor's family? Is anyone still alive? Worried thoughts swirl in your head, and you're overcome with a feeling of incomprehension and helplessness. Oh man, I know I shouldn't have let them go to his house. Oh, hello. The pale, creepy man is standing on the street, smiling. He's holding someone's decapitated head in an helmet. It's the head of a soldier, his face frozen in a terrified grimace. You're not sure what scared him more, the pale visitor or his impending death. That's fucking terrifying. I think he's waiting for me to be alone. The entire squad of soldiers that were just here yesterday is dead. Looks like there was a massacre here. Bodies are scattered across the whole street, and one of them is missing its head. And did the pale, creepy stranger kill them all? I'm guessing he did. Good evening. I'm from FEMA. We're doing work around your neighborhood. There's a dude right next to you that's killed everyone. Why should I trust you? I can show you my credentials. And anyway, visitors rarely move in groups. Maybe even never. How are you going to help us? Our first order of business is collecting data to send to our leadership. Then they'll develop a response procedure. Right now, you just need to stay calm. Do you have a plan of action? Of course. We can be spontaneous. We can't be spontaneous. We'll take one of your people to our laboratory. They'll just complete a few tests so we can make sure everything's alright, and then we'll return them. Should I just wait for something to happen? Yes. Once we have all the information, we'll provide instructions. No need to worry at the moment. Oh, they're taking the creepy lady. Creepy lady? I don't know why I call her that. We'll just take one person and try to get them back as soon as possible. Take care. Great. Hello, oh, lean on me for the moment. It's okay that we're here. Is your companion sick? She's my sister. She's depressed. She can't walk or breathe on her own sometimes. Even getting out of bed is a challenge, but that's okay. It'll get better someday, right, sister? She's not really in the mood to talk right now, but sometimes she finds her strength. Well, the FEMA employees say they don't move in packs or groups. So might let these two in. What are you gonna do next? I'll have to find somewhere my sister can feel a little bit more at ease, and then we can create a new life for ourselves. Do you think our lives are over? I disagree. It should get easier. Come in. Thank you. Help me bring her in. Our parents' death seems to have made her even weaker, but she's been like this for a long time. Maybe she'll come out of it a little here. Oh. Hi. Let me in. Are you panicking? I don't know what to do. People killed my dad. My dad. Why did they do that? I don't know. They were just sitting with Dad in the kitchen, and then they did something. And they just set the house on fire. While I was running away, they were just laughing. Come in. You'll help me. I'm scared. Easy. Easy choice. Let's hope no one's dead in the morning. FEMA, what is it? And why was it formed? The Federal Emergency Management Agency is a special government service that was formed to ease the emerging crisis. They are helping to address the problems caused by the visitor invasion. It is not known for sure why exactly the agency is working on, but we can say with confidence that our fate is in reliable hands. And now for our new information. Eyewitnesses report a new sign of the visitor, hairless armpits. FEMA reports this sign linked to the fact that the visitors have no hair in this area. The agency is asking citizens to bear with them in tests and escorts to the quarantine zones. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day, I assume. Next up, a report on FEMA. FEMA suggests that the visitor phenomenon is infectious or poses some other biological threat. For this reason, it's critical to report any suspicious people and isolate them. If you can't hand over a visitor to a quarantine zone right away, give them a special request to appear at FEMA. During the next round, an employee will take anyone who has this paper for examination. That's all for now. Next up, an ad break. I'm all good for the ad breaks. I haven't used the radio. Once upon a time, two brothers lived near a dam. The splashing water brought to mind images of cold, foamy drinks. And when the two brothers grew up, they started. There's a Bobba Brewery fucking advert on the radio. The dude that's just died. Beer has become one of the most in-demand alcoholic beverages in stores and at bars. Bubba Kenry beer, drink the good stuff and drink a lot. Or one can and go to bed, 'cause you're shit-faced. Where's this little girl at? I want my mommy. I need to test you. Armpits. She's like fucking prepubescent. She won't have any hair. Let's go with teeth. Okay. Anyway, I want to test these other girls. I just need to gather my strength. If only someone would give it to me. I need to test you. Just don't torment my sister. I'm gonna fucking test your sister now that you said that. Give me your eyes. Yeah, my sister cries a lot, but our eyes are still really similar. They are not red is what I mean. I guess you're right. This is the end. Do it already. Not bloodshot. We'll use 2 more, just to make sure. Oh no, I guess it hasn't been in vain. Let's do 1 more. Clean. I guess. Sleeping to the night. Windows. You're looking at the ruins of your neighbor's house, and their ghostly shell remains, even though a happy family lived there up until recently. A strange feeling overwhelms you as you knew this was coming. It's like you felt as if death was going to come to this house oh so soon. Yeah, well, he let everyone in under the sun. under the sun, under the moon. You see a stake that has a skull in a helmet on it. The skull has some black, burnt skin on it, and it looks like someone yanked it out all his teeth. The head has been here all day. The whole grisly display seems to be like a threat. It was probably left behind by the creepy pale visitor. I agree. My man is so smart. Ooh, FEMA officials are inspecting the site of the recent massacre. They take all of the dead soldiers' equipment and weapons to keep them out of looters' hands. They were probably expecting the pale visitor not to survive their encounter with the crowd of armed people. Now, there are a few more body bags. Well, enough. Stop fidgeting and stand still. Hello, please help me. What do you want from me? Hang on. Sorry, I don't know why I'm skipping. I don't know where to look for them. I just want to get some good sleep. I don't know, maybe their father took them. I want to get to his house, but I just can't anymore. Yeah, we fought a lot, but there's no surprise. How do you live with other people if you can't act like an asshole? If you act like an asshole? Of course not. Look, it's important thing is trying to find my kids. Yeah. Ooh. Sorry about your kid. Finally a rest. Come on, get a move on. We'll leave tomorrow. If they don't leave tomorrow, I'm shooting them. Hey, honey. That walk there was really hard. It took it out of me. Can I come in for a rest? Were you walking for long? I couldn't say how long. What does long mean anyways? Just look at yourself. You're at home, but you're still walking around. Have you been walking long? You must have been. But I've walked through more decades than you've had hot dinners. That's the way things are, honey. I don't follow. Do you need something? What does anyone need? To listen to a few stories, share something interesting, then lie down and close your eyes happily, and breathe properly. I don't need anything else. It's really boring life to live by myself. Hey, old friend. What have you got there? A gloomy chick? One moment there's some chatter, the next someone's whispering to the shadows. That kind of place frightens me. I don't know, I just felt like she was just going off into a weird tangent there, like talking about... I don't wander alone for the fun of it, you know. I can't tolerate it when there's too much shouting for too many faces. If you like them better, you're better off with them, or stay on the porch and wait for the wind to change, to calm down. Don't get mad, but I don't go out in this type of storm. I can't take it. I'll crumble. Better leave. Well, you know, I don't feel like I belong here, so I'll pack up my tails and move along. Is that what she was doing? She was trying to tell me a story, and I just butchered the shit out of it. I'm sorry, lady. Keep your eyes open, though. Sometimes the truth is quiet, but deadly. Yeah, I just butchered her fucking stories. I'm sorry. Let's pretty please with a cherry on top wake up with no dead bodies. I'll appreciate that. Thank you. I've been Swamp Donkey, and this is my second playthrough. I really hoped you enjoyed watching, and if you did, feel free to like and give me a little subscribe. Goodbye.